Dog from Royal Balls. Come with me and let's have a look at my mini rat farm. So this is where I keep my mini rat farm, outside the house, around the side of the house. We bought a heavy duty awning to keep the rain and the sun off. It's in a foldable frame here, and the rat rack came from Reptile Collection in Penang, the same people that made my snake racks, so big shout out to those guys. It came fully assembled with a water bucket on the top, the water distribution system down the sides. On each of the individual tubs has a little water feeder there so the rats can drink. I have 10 tubs with wire mesh tops for ventilation, and I have feeder rats at the top. I've got a tub of mice here, and I had to put a little water bottle in because the mice can't actually reach the feeder. And then I've got my breeder rats at the bottom, and I've just successfully managed to get 2 litters of baby rats here. You can see them in the corner there. So I think 2 females have pups because 2 of them seem to be nursing. So those are my first rat pups. There are 3 females and 4 males, 3 females and 1 male to each tub. I thought initially I would cycle the males between the tubs, but it just works out easier to keep a male in with 3 females. Some of the issues that I had when I first started, some of the pitfalls, it's actually very difficult to buy breeder rats. Nobody sells breeder rats, they all sell feeder rats. The only big rats that I could buy were retired breeders, which were on their last legs anyway. So when I initially bought some rats, I had some die of old age almost immediately. So I ended up having to buy feeder rats and growing them on. So I bought the biggest feeder rats that I could. The problem with that is that, again, the breeders usually only sell males, so it was quite difficult to find enough females. But I do have females that I've grown up now. You see I got my first litter, so I can't possibly hope to feed all my snakes from this rack here. This is just a supplemental system. It gives me a lot of flexibility. I can keep feeder rats. I can feed on any day I like instead of on delivery day. I can breed my own rat pups for the hatchlings, so that I always have rat pups available for the baby snakes. So it just gives me a great deal of flexibility, even though I can't feed all my snakes. Rats are generally readily available here in Malaysia, and they're quite cheap, so it's not really an issue. But with 60 snakes now to feed and breeding season with hatchlings, I do need to have somewhere that I can actually keep rats and breed my own rat pups for the hatchlings. So this fulfills that need. Nice little cost-effective system. So that's my mini rat farm. So guys, this is just a few days later. This is what happens when Daddy Rat gets busy. I think we've got at least 3 litters in there now. Various stages of development, so all 3 females have given birth at the same time. Very dedicated mothers.
Okay guys, let's have a quick update. We've seen the rats now, and the whole purpose of breeding the rats was to be able to feed my baby snakes. So let me just give you a quick update on clutch 1. Several days ago now you saw me assist feeding 2 of the babies. So let's see where we're at now, about a week further on. I just wanted to give you a quick update on clutch 1, about 4 weeks now after they've shed. So about 5 or 6 weeks since they actually hatched. If you remember from the last video, these 2 guys here required an assist feed. They have subsequently taken a second meal, and unfortunately they required assisting again. This one here, I gave it a live mouse hopper, which it killed, and then several hours later still hadn't eaten it, so I took the decision to assist this one again. And as soon as I put the hopper mouse in its mouth, it started to eat it even before I got it back in the tub. So I think this one's pretty good now. This one I gave a second rat. All the rest you can see are all eating on their own. This one's had 2 mouse hoppers, this one's eaten 4 rat pups, this one's eaten 3 rat pups, this one has eaten frozen thawed, and also took a live rat pup there. So they're all good. Just take the opportunity to show you this monster here, the biggest of the clutch. This one had no problems eating right from the start. This is the Enchi banana, and you can see this guy here is quite large now, gaining weight very well. In fact, all the babies are now putting on weight, so I think we're out of the woods with these guys. All of them are eating, gaining weight, so that's all good. And clutch 2 is due to hatch in about 2 weeks, so it's a good job they're all eating. We got more on the way. So that's the Let me just show you the skinny pastel girl. She was the one that I was worried about now, and she's eaten her second meal, and you can see she's gained weight quite nicely now, so that's really encouraging. Out of the woods with this one too. Fantastic. Okay guys, that's an update on clutch 1. Clutch 2 is due to hatch in about 2 weeks, so there'll be a lot more to come. That's my pastel yellow belly spot nose bred to a pastel vanilla clown, so everything is hets. We're hoping for some nice yellow belly and spot nose hets from that project to put back into my clown project. So that's going to come. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for the support and all the comments, and we'll see you next time.